As a newspaper owner and editor, few things bring me more joy professionally than bringing people together to help others in need. In 2021, the Neighborhood News was able to find a kidney for a young local resident. And earlier this year, we brought two other readers together to help find a kidney for someone living in a nearby community. Today, we're visiting with New Tampa residents William Messina and Vanessa Culmer. Will contacted me to help him try to find a kidney donor for his longtime girlfriend. So once again, here we are, trying to get the word out.
I met Vanessa at a Publix supermarket off of Dale Mabry, and she was working through her dietary list and all that, and she was having challenges with it. So I just went up to her and had a conversation. I went over what diet would be good for a kidney, a person that was on dialysis and stuff like that. And then she invited me over for dinner, and then we just moved on from there. And I was up in Gainesville with one of her sister's
graduating
daughter. One of her sister's daughters was graduating from nursing school, and we got a call from Tampa General that they had a kidney for her. We drove back in record time to get to Tampa General, and they said the grading of the kidney would be fine because she's really small. So they put it in, and then it was Dr. Watson. He was wonderful. He came after the surgery and told me that the kidney had a lot of cysts on it. When they took it out, when they harvested it from the other person, it had a lot of cysts on it, so they had to do surgery on that. So he said, whatever these doctors tell you now, double the time of healing, because it's going to take that long for that kidney to recuperate. He said, but I believe it's going to work. It'll stay. So it did. It stayed for almost 5 years, and so we're blessed there from that standpoint. So, we're just trying to do now awareness and trying to get her a kidney from someone that has O blood. It doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative, just the O type.
The first time I was laying in bed and my feet were just burning, and I basically had to crawl to the bathroom, and I couldn't stand up, and I didn't know what was wrong. And then I went to this was in Lakeland, Florida, and then I went there, and then they said, well, your kidneys have failed. That was in 2005. And then they said you have to go on dialysis, but I was on dialysis and I was going to the hospital for it. And then after that, they said, okay, your kidneys came back, go and do a follow-up. And I couldn't get a follow-up. So then 5 years later, then I went because I had my limbs were higher, I couldn't walk. I was uneven. And I'm oh my God, I can't even walk even. So basically they said, oh, your kidneys have failed, but I have arthritis as well. I had rheumatoid arthritis in both hips. So I had hip surgery 2010 and 2014. And then they said your kidneys had failed. One shriveled all the way up, and then the one wasn't really working. And then after that, for 7 years, then I was on dialysis. And I never thought of a kidney transplant or anything until the end. They're well, you need to get on the list.
So she got her kidney May 1st of 2017 is when the kidney was put in.
On February of last year, February, Valentine's Day.
That's when it went.
That's when it went.
We have no one, we've been striking out, there's no matches. So we're just pleading with the community to do that, and we'll do all we can to help them along. I can help with the recovery piece and whatever other items it would be. As a registered nurse, I got plenty of vacation time I could take off. They could even stay here and recover if they wanted to.
And also there's lots of other candidates out there for kidneys that need a kidney that are actually worse than I am, that basically have from genetics, where they go to more dialysis. They're on dialysis for 5 days. I have it better than most. Right. So I'm still blessed.
We're just trying to see if there's anybody out there that would be willing, because you could live on one kidney. And I'm willing to donate. I was on the candidate list, but I'm not her blood type. So I'm figuring let's do this, and then I'll pay it forward from there. If somebody donates, then I'll donate for sure.
To see if you qualify, please answer the questions on the Living Donor form at tampagenerallivingdonation.org and enter Vanessa Culmer, birth date 5/28/1975. For more information about living kidney donations, call William Messina at 813-380-0343. For Neighborhood News Online, I'm Gary Nager.